Hello everyone, this is Alfaqurface and today we are going to Reddit for some questions. If you enjoy this video then hit the like button for God's sake. If not then hit the dislike button to see if I care. Just kidding, please don't hurt me. Have a great day and enjoy this video. r/Askreddit. Previous inmates of Reddit. Have you ever saw a correctional officer from your prison on the outside when you were released? What happened? Not my story, but a pet teacher. Pet I had in high school was a pet teacher in prison before that. He once told a story about a man who always wanted to fight during the gym hours in prison and Pat always had to call the cops, and they did to him what they did. One time Pet was out with his girlfriend and saw the man. Pet said to his girlfriend to take a walk. The released prisoner walked fast to Pet. He froze. The man came closer and gave him a huge hug. He thanked Pet for treating him that way because he needed correction. They became friends after. Not from when I was an inmate, but I was in a group home and got out, and a couple months I was walking to 7-Eleven and found two of the group home staff walking together. We caught up really quick and they were actually dating each other. I had an former inmate come up to me at Jack in the Box while I was ordering food. He told me he remembered me since I fingerprinted him in the pre-booking/processing phase after he got arrested, but he did tell me as soon as he left my area the other correction officers were complete assholes to everybody coming into the housing floors. In the past, I've worked with a lot of serious forensic patients who were later released from prison. Bumped into them a few times in the city or at a shopping center, and each time they're surprisingly jovial. They come on over like we're old friends catching up at a high school reunion. Big smiles, handshake, howdy, keeping busy. It's nice. In a terrifying way. I was in prison, and about a year later I was at my stepsister's wedding, who works in a different prison. Saw one of the correctional officers there when I was a bit drunk, approached him and asked if he recognized me. He said something like no, but she told me there was one guy here who had been to my prison. Funny part is that only my mom and stepdad knew I was there since I did my time in the summer while going to college. My stepsister's husband works at the same prison as her, so it turned out that my name had popped up in that prison's computer, and he told my stepsister. When he said to me that my stepsister told him about me, I knew they had broken some important rules. Confronted them when we was drunk on a family vacation and they were pretty embarrassed and a little paranoid I would snitch on them. My stepfather is a cop and does not take lightly on stuff like this. My dad was a co for a while when he was younger. He said he was minding his business getting some gas when this dude pulled up by him trying to get his attention. He asked my dad his name and if he used to be a co at wherever, and my dad saw him, thought on and at first said now you got me confused. Then the guy was like oh okay my bad, you look a lot like one of the cooler co's when I was locked up. Then my dad said oh yeah that was him and asked if he was staying out of trouble. The prisoner was pretty cheery and said yeah and gave my dad props for not being an asshole. My dad apparently hasn't been to that gas station since Mayo. Now for some dank memes. Enjoy. Somebody born in 2020 will see the year 3000 when they're 80. That's wild. This guy has stupid doesn't he? Era classic. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Gas. 1941. Happy birthday to this future president. You better hope Thanos doesn't find the flavor stone. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Like and subscribe for more to come. I love you.